been criticized for taking a stand for the living wage. I've been vilified by those who are called themselves scholars. I've been criticized by those who are called themselves philosophers for taking a stand for the living wage, to fight for the living wage for the downtrodden. And I'm not disappointed about that. We can have civil rights. We can have the rights that you can go and vote. But what is the right? What is the civil right without the economic rights? When I read the book of Exodus, chapter 12, hallelujah. When I read the book of Exodus, chapter 12, it talks about Egypt. It talks about the children of Israelites. It talks about Moses. When Moses speaks to the Israelites, he said, now is the time to leave. And they went to Pharaoh and said, Pharaoh, we are going to the promised land, but we are not going to leave Egypt without gold, without silver, without food, without clothes. The question is, when the ANC leave the apartheid government, Nationalist Party, what did they take? What did they take with them? Did they take gold? Did they take silver? Or they just take a political positions? Did you hear what I've just said? Let me repeat myself. In the book of Exodus, there was this man called Moses. He told Pharaoh that we are leaving. We are going to the land of promise. But we are not going to leave Egypt without gold, silver, clothes, and food. The question is, when the politician leave the apartheid regime, ushering to 1994 for the promised land, what did they have in their hands? They only had what? Political positions without nothing in their hands. That's why the mines are still owned by Neil Froneman. That's why the mines are still owned by Anglo-American. That's why the mines are still owned by De Beers. That's why the mines are still owned by Glencore. Because when we leave apartheid, we took nothing. In our head was just political power and political position. And now the question is, how are we going to survive when we left the world behind to the white hands?